hit-and-run suspect in South Carolina who evaded police in his Toyota Tundra, and a dually in Arkansas that led police on a late-night chase over multiple spike trips, to a bird's-eye view of a stolen Amazon truck smashing cars in California, and much more. Here are the craziest truck chases caught on police dashcam. October 1st of 2023, a South Carolina Highway Patrol officer is speaking with a woman about an alleged hit-and-run incident. She points out the suspect's truck moments before he speeds away. Our officer hops back into his cruiser and chases the fleeing Toyota Tundra. It's unclear if he saw the Tundra get on the highway or if he just made a lucky guess. Either way, he was about to learn that this driver doesn't plan on stopping.
C-119. 1038. I-26 eastbound at the 17. It's going to be a gray Toyota Tundra. Virginia 1028 Zulu Romeo Yankee 4083 ZRY 4083. It's taking off on me.
The suspect takes off, believing his Tundra can outrun and outmaneuver the officer's squad car. Watch how he tries to shake our officer by taking things off-road.
101, 18, taking the exit 18 on the 85 northbound off-road, going back onto I-26.
What's your speed in traffic?
Light, he's stuck. It's 1050 in my car. Get out the car! Stop the car! It's not like
it. For a split second, the suspect heads the wrong way on Route 26. Then, he kicks up a massive cloud of dust, blocking our officer's view. Luckily, all those cars pulled over, allowing our officer to step on the gas and catch up to the speeding truck. He nearly hits 120 miles per hour as he pursues the truck southbound on 85. Meanwhile, the suspect weaves between cars before finally taking another exit. But knowing this guy, he could pull a reckless U-turn at any moment.
Light, we're taking exit 68. Southbound. Wrong way on. He's going wrong way, I can pay him.
If you can safely let him do that. What's your speed in traffic?
I'm going 47. We just got back on the exit 68. I'm trying to pit.
This sequence made one thing pretty clear: the suspect's Tundra can handle off-road conditions far better than the officer's squad car. This won't be the last time he tries to lose the officer on grass and dirt. Both cars exceed 100 miles per hour as they speed down exit 68. But instead of returning to the highway, our suspect turns down a winding two-lane road. The order comes over our officer's radio to perform a pit maneuver. However, he doesn't like the idea as they're traveling through a residential area. One wrong move and this guy could end up in someone's living room. Our officer has to choose the right moment. He finally sees it when the suspect turns down a forested road.
What's your speed?
1050, 1050, 1050. He's taking off again.
The failed pit causes more damage to the officer's car than the suspect's. He informs dispatch that his vehicle may be disabled. The pursuit has to end now, or the suspect might get away. It's as if the suspect knows this is his opportunity to escape. He makes a hard left onto a gravel parking lot. The move creates a smokescreen, blocking our officer's view once again. The suspect is long gone when he emerges on the other side. Our trooper turns down several roads, hoping to catch a lucky break. Fortunately, this suspect gets away in the end. But don't forget, our officer got a good view of his license plate during the initial stop. Hopefully, they could track and arrest him later, assuming he didn't steal the truck. January 8th of 2023. Arkansas State Police are in pursuit of a driver who just fled the scene of a traffic stop. This 53-year-old man was originally pulled over for reckless and erratic driving. Instead of accepting his traffic ticket, he decided to put his dually truck to the test. The chase escalated when the suspect brandished a weapon and fired a warning shot into the air. Now, police knew this man was armed and dangerous. Getting him off the road just got a whole lot harder. Our fearless officer tries ramming the truck, even as the suspect waves his weapon out the window. The chase continues for several miles. The suspect tops 90 miles per hour as he drives down narrow two-lane roads. Our officer tries another ram, but it fails again. Eventually, he gets close enough to attempt a pit maneuver. Let's see how the dually holds up.
Still eastbound. Speed 100. Still eastbound. Speed 100. The off space out a little bit. He's trying to make us right.
Brute force isn't going to take this truck down. That's when officers start talking about spike strips. All those tires won't matter if they're flat. Of course, it takes time and some luck to lay spike strips. Officers must get ahead of the suspect and hope he stays on the current route. Thankfully, they get their wish. An officer says he's got spikes ahead of the suspect, but things don't go according to plan.
Spike.
Son of a bitch.
Adam 11's trying to get around Joe.
From what we can gather, two sets of strips were deployed, one by the Arkansas State Police and the second by an officer from Mayflower, a small city outside of Little Rock. When the dually hit the Mayflower strips, it broke the pull cord, preventing the officer from dragging them off the road. Here's what it looked like from his perspective.
I have more on 89. Watch the slide. They're in the road. They broke.
That's one suspect vehicle and 7 spiked cop cars. A new record. The dually lasts another 5 minutes before his flat tires cause him to crash. He pops out of the driver's window, but the rest of the video is too graphic to show. He drew his weapon again, prompting police to unload theirs. Officers tried to save him, but the driver didn't make it. It's unclear what made him run from police that night. Luckily, it was the last thing he ever did. Florida, August 23rd of 2022. The Alachua County Sheriff's Department is in hot pursuit of a stolen box truck heading north on I-75. The driver is 34-year-old Brandon Baker. He woke up that morning thinking he lived in Vice City. His crime spree began with an early morning carjacking in Tampa. Minutes later, he broke into a home and forced the owner into the stolen vehicle. Luckily, the victim was able to escape, and Brandon took off running. About an hour later, Tampa police got a call about another stolen vehicle. This time, Brandon hijacked a white Isuzu box truck. Little did he know it was equipped with a GPS. It didn't take long for police to find him fleeing north from Tampa to Gainesville. They flipped on their lights, and the chase was on.
Speeds, traffic conditions, please. Normal Archer Road traffic coming up to the light. Gonna turn westbound.
Next, Brandon tries an extremely reckless maneuver to lose the police. He starts driving up the exit ramp, heading back toward I-75. Only this time, he was going the wrong way.
I'm not sure the unit in front of me yet. Justin, I'm at Oak Park. I'll put sticks here. Alright, going the wrong way on the interstate. On the southbound off ramp.
The trick works for a moment. It's too dangerous for all those cop cars to drive the wrong way on the interstate. They get stuck in traffic while Brandon turns around. Luckily, another officer is there to pick up the chase.
Bravo Mike, red shirt, beard. Westbound Archer Road, westbound Archer Road.
Brandon gets back on Archer Road, determined to make this chase as dangerous as possible. He speeds through oncoming traffic and begins running people off the road.
Wrong way, Archer Road, wrong way, Archer Road traffic. 100 block. Reserve canal block. Back in the right lane of travel.
Brandon doesn't care about anybody's safety. That's when an officer moves in for a pit maneuver, hoping to end this chase ASAP. But the pit fails, and Brandon only gets more reckless.
75 Kilo Chinese 6 out in front of Madison Coast. Where eastbound? Or Madison Burger King eastbound? When I'll call from ASO eastbound.
1000 block eastbound speeds are about 60 miles an hour.
ASO units 2300 Archer.
The chase eventually takes them through a Best Buy parking lot.
Locked him in at the perfect opportunity in that plaza.
Hey, pulling into the Best Buy. Alright, he's running through the Best Buy plaza.
Bring up my vehicle also.
Alright, we're back on Archer Road. I am now the lead vehicle. Oh, signal 4 into a ASO K9, still eastbound, place P.
Brandon leads him through another parking lot and smashes a cop car on his way out. Then, for some inexplicable reason, he decides to bail and run on foot. He doesn't last very long.
Again, coming back out on the 34th Street. Going back southbound 34th.
His day-long crime spree is officially over. Brandon was charged with armed carjacking, burglary, battery, kidnapping, and grand theft auto. You could say this chase through Alachua County hit 5-star. July 18th of 2020. Ohio Highway Patrol is pursuing Patrick Berthelot, a disgruntled truck driver who has been on the run for hours. When we pick up the chase, Patrick has already ditched his trailer and is running on a flat front tire. But that doesn't stop him trying to ram police. The chase began hours ago in Butler County, Ohio. Patrick led officers through several jurisdictions, onto I-71, and then finally onto I-275, which is a major highway encircling the city of Cincinnati. Now you might be wondering, how hard is it to catch a semi-truck? The answer is not that hard. The problem is Patrick had his wife held against her will in the front seat. He was armed, dangerous, and ready to fight until the bitter end. At one point, he tried taking his truck off-road, but that didn't work. He pointed it toward police cruisers, and began speeding the wrong way down I-275.
Maybe advise them, get that car 68 or get that car back off of the map. Yeah, get the car back off of the 6. Continue, can't talk when you are. Back off of you. Somebody gets 6 set up north of us. Somebody gets 6 set up north of us. Give you advice, Cincinnati. Driver, just stop. Stop. Work this out. What lane is he in? We're getting. He's sitting right here towards 52. Nothing off now.
A SWAT sharpshooter fired a .50 caliber round into the engine block. The shot ruptured Patrick's fuel lines. It was only a matter of time before the truck ran out of gas. Patrick decides to spin around again after a few more miles. He drives clean through pursuing police cars, forcing them to scatter like mice. Patrick eventually jumps the median and passes by the trailer he ditched hours ago.
There. I got 6 in the far left lane. That's the rig. So back off, back off. Got him. Rear left hand him. Rear left hand him.